Hi everyone, this is me, Santhoswaran, first year BSc Nursing in SNS College of Nursing. It is the first Indian institution implemented the design thinking curriculum. Now we can see about artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? Thought process. The exciting new effort to make computer think. Machines with the mind in the full and literal sense. Future 1985. Behavior. The study of how to make computers to think at which at the moment people are better, rich and 1991. Communication. What is communication? It is a process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, feelings, emotions through speech signals, writing a behavior. Process of communication. First one, sender, message, channel, receiver, feedback. Communication. Types of communication. People communicate with each other in a number of ways that depend upon the message and its constant in which it is a bring send. Types of communication based on communication channel used as verbal communication, non-verbal communication. First one, verbal communication. Lights refers to the form of communication in which message is transmitted. Verbal communication is done by word of mouth and a piece of writing. In verbal communication, remember the acronym KISS. Keep it short and simple. Verbal communication is divided into oral communication, written communication. And second one, oral communication. In oral communication, spoken words are used. It includes face-to-face, conversation, video, radio, television, voice over internet. Communication is influenced by pitch, volume, speech, and clarity of speaking. Advantages of oral communication. It brings quick feedback. In a face-to-face conversation, by reading facial expression and body language, one can guess whether he or she should trust what's being said or not. Disadvantages of oral communication. In a face-to-face discussion, user is unable to deeply think about what he is delivering. So, this can be counted as a fault. Second one, written communication. Written communication means sending of messages, order or instruction in writing through letters, circulars, manual, reports, telegram, office, memos, bulletin, etc. It is a formal method of communication and is less flexible. Advantages of written communication. It is suitable for long distance communication and repetitive standard orders. It creates permanent record of evidence. It can be useful as legal document. Disadvantages of written communication. In personality, written communication is less personal than oral communication, making less ideal or emotional messages, possibility of miscommunication, lack of instantaneous feedback. And another one, non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication type include facial expression, gestures, paralinguistics such as loudness or tone of voice, body language, pro-expressives or personal space, eye gaze, haptics, touch, appearance and artifacts. There are three main elements of non-verbal communication. First one, body language. Body language is the most obvious form of non-verbal communication and it can convey much about ourselves and our level of interest. Second one, eye contact. Third one, tone of voice. Levels of communication. First one, interpersonal communication. You may be surprised to learn that thinking, writing notes to remind yourself of thing you need to do and taking to yourself are all forms as interpersonal communication. In this level of communication, you are both the person sending and receiving the message. Second one, interpersonal communication. Talking with another individual, exchanging text messages or email, videos, conferencing, even non-verbal like a shrug of shoulders, of meaningful glance, are all example of interpersonal communication. Third one, small group communication. Small group communication refers to interaction among three or more people who are connected through the common purpose, mutual influence, and a shared identity. And next one-to group communication. One-to group communication. This is a communication from one person to group of people. This is what category any kind of speech falls into. So any speeches you give in common, app or pasture giving as a sermon or a companionship speech are all one-to group communication. First one, source. Next channel, message, receiver, and then next feedback. And last one, mass communication. Mass communication is a process of imparting and exchanging information through mass media to large segments of population. It is usually understood for relating to various forms of media, as the technologies are used for the dissemination of information, of which journalism and advertising is a part. Communication and artificial intelligence. Communication and artificial intelligence (AI) are closely related. It is a communication, particularly interpersonal conversational interaction, that provides artificial intelligence which is defending test case and experimental evidence. Likewise, recent development artificial intelligence introduced new challenges and opportunities for communication studies. Technologies such as machine translation of human language, spoken dialogue system like Siri, algorithm capable of producing publishable journalistic content, and social robots are all designed to communicate with the user in a human-like way. Intelligence in communication. Using artificial intelligence to analyze and teach communication in healthcare. Artificial intelligence (AI) applied to health professional patient. Communication enables efficient audit and feedback. Very recent advances have increased the ability of artificial intelligence to encode the complexity in human interaction. AI can now encode words as well as a personal does, as well as emotion and non-verbal aspects of communication. Artificial intelligence could have been shown to be moderately to substantially reliable. Translation into real world has yet to be demonstrated. Thank you.